This is the Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Saintmaking, a short new documentary from Marco Alessi that looks at the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a countercultural group of gay male activists from the 80s and 90s who dress as nuns as a means of expressing charity and compassion towards other gays. The short looks at an event which occurred in 1991 when anti homosexual fervor was at a government level in the United Kingdom, and yet the openly gay actor Ian McKellen accepted their offer of knighthood. As a means of protest and to let out their frustrations, the sisters decided to offer sainthood to another famous gay man, the artist and film director Derek Jarman. This short is pretty straightforward in its presentation of events, with a standard three-part structure that covers the origins of the sisters, the sainthood ceremony of Jarman, and what had since happened to the sisters afterwards and where they are now. There really isn't too much to it overall, with a direction towards being a historical document than anything more introspective. We do get some reflections from the sisters made in present-day hindsight, as well as their thoughts on contemporary LGBT culture, but the focus is less on where the sisters are and where they're going, and more on what they've done and where they've been. Even so, there actually isn't all too much in the film about its central concept, that being the sanctification of Jarman. So in a sense, the short is both lying in its title, and still being honest as the story becomes more about the sisters as saints of the LGBT community in a sort of way. In any case, there isn't too much else to the film on a technical level. Cinematography and modern interviews are a bit flat and keep to more practical and traditional angles, more or less doing whatever is necessary to keep the film crew out of sight. Editing is where things get a bit more creative, combining this new footage with archival material of the sisters, and doing a rather good job of blending that old video with voiceovers from the interviews. There are even a few recreations of the sisters at play as they dance and sing down the streets, though these seem more for the sake of aesthetic rather than anything more substantial. They feel a bit redundant as well, given the amount of historical footage present, and in a way I actually wish Saintmaking had been more of an archival documentary, featuring more of that older footage and with newer interviews limited to voiceovers. As nice as it is to see everybody still kicking around, hearing their voices would have worked out just as well to get the point across, I feel, and could have allowed the titular sainthood ceremony to have more of a chance to shine. But that's just me, I suppose. Saintmaking. Marco Alessi, 2021. 3.5 stars. I still think it's worth a watch, though your mileage may vary in the end. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. As always, subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I will say that nun outfits seem comfortable. I guess they have to be if you are gonna wear them for the rest of your life.